Hello, in this video we're going to talk about an urgent warning for homeowners to be aware of on a deed scam that's going around the country. What happens is property owners are receiving a letter from a private company with a format that makes it look like the letter is coming from a government agency. What that letter is doing is telling the property owner that they need to order a copy of the deed to their house for anywhere from $80 to $100 sent to this private company, usually by credit card or by check, to get a copy of their house. The letter makes it sound like they're in danger of losing their home or that their ownership is at risk if they don't have a copy of this deed to the property. It's a scam that's been going around for years. We've seen a resurgence in this type of scam in the last month or two. First of all, homeowners need to be aware that you don't need a copy of your deed. You can get one anytime you want from the county courthouse. The deed itself on your property is not a ownership requirement. It's simply a historical record of when that property was transferred to you. Your ownership is secure by having that deed recorded in the land records. If you sell the property, you don't need that old deed. When that happens, a new deed is created transferring the property from you to the other person. So that deed is not like what you see on a vehicle where you have a title to a property. It's specifically a historical record of that transfer to you. You don't need to have a copy. You can get that copy or a printout of that anytime you need to from the land records. The fact that it's in public records means that that historical document is there for the public to view. You don't need to have a copy. If you want a copy, you can actually go to the land records office and get a copy for a very small amount of money, usually $5 or $10, if that. For that kind of money, for $80 or $100, you can actually get a full title search on a property showing all the liens, mortgages, and that type of thing, and the current property status. Unless you're looking to sell the property or you're looking at another property, you probably don't need a full title search to a property. Just remember that if you are looking for deeds or mortgages or liens, the deed copy doesn't have liens or the current title status on it. All that deed copy has is a record of the transfer from the last owner to you. There may have been items that have occurred since then, such as mortgages, payoffs of mortgages, liens, assignments, that type of thing. And if those have occurred, those will be on separate documents in the land records. You don't need those as well. What we're finding is the state and county recorders offices and the state attorneys general having a hard time trying to stay ahead of these anonymous bulk mailers sending out these scams. So if you do get something in the mail that makes it look like you need to get a copy of your deed, certainly check with your county recorder, see if you can get a copy for free or for a couple dollars. If not, make sure that the entity that is sending you that letter is actually a government agency. Usually they'll be from a P.O. box or some random address not associated with a government agency. So beware of these deed scams. You don't need a copy of your deed, and if you do need one, you can usually get one for very low cost by visiting the land records office yourself. And also, don't confuse a deed with a title. They're two different things. The deed is a record of one event on that property's history. A full title is the current property status, and that's something that's not in the land records. It's created by a title abstractor doing hours of research. You probably don't need that as well unless it's been requested by a third party. So watch out for these deed scams. If you have any questions, you can reach us at our website, titlesearch.com. There's probably a link right here on the video where you can click and get there. You can reach us through our toll-free number if you want to ask any questions about avoiding these type of scams.